Oh no. Fuck. What?
Tu veux mon Ray-Ban? Je l'ai accroché avec le truc.
What? I say.
Attache-le avec lui.
Oh.
C'est bon?
Yeah, technology. I'll eat while cooking. Hey guys, sorry for the delay. I was trying to fix this whole light thing. How are we doing? Mohammed is live. I gotta promote this thing. All right. All right, now it's good. All right. I put up the data, so don't. All right, guys. So we have some clients that I gotta do work for. Maybe it's better if I actually just use Google Chrome as the main browser. So be patient for a second. How is everyone doing? You guys having a beautiful? You guys had a beautiful weekend, or was it a little bit crazy? Quick research. started doing outreach. Elijah, are you the one making their comments stick? You don't need to do that. That's fine. All right. Mm-mm-mm. Thank you. Mm-mm-mm. You said you have a business. I've been running for the past 3 months and I've been easy. I would love to share. Why? What do you want to share? Kavute. Nenejo. Just crossed 40K MRR today with AI assisted static ads. Let's go. Are you selling that as a service, or are you saying that you're using them to acquire customers? Nice. Let's go. You should. You should. I'll share with you Cook 4. This is the one that I'm using. So the way that we now do outputs is you'd put all your clients' context. Let's say if you had brands, of course, this is more like service business, but put all your business context of all your clients in one system. So it remembers everything about their brand. Every time there is a meeting, everything gets saved. And then you have all the capabilities in the background. So whenever you just want to cook for your client, you can have all your clients in this kind of like Slack, Discord architecture, and you can just manage your clients and just cook for them. That's kind of like how I personally do work. So I have a client who's in the French market that we're auditing his competitors. Good job. What's the margin on the static service for ecom brands? Margin of fulfillment is about 75%, but that's before ad cost team. Okay, not bad. Wow. What does your team do exactly? What is it that you do that you can't do on your own as a one person company? Hey, do the same for this account. Hey, quick question. Are you able to audit daycare's growth partner? Actually, no. Focus mainly on the scaled daycare competitor and their ads. I don't know if you could see all their ads that they're running. We found. Copywriting team. Briefs for design team, designers making the creatives, then QC. We're doing like 1,200 buck ads a month. You're running 1,200 bucks a month on ads on what? On for your business? Why do you need a lot of oversight for 1,200 bucks a month? Oh, 1,200 bucks ads. Okay, I thought it was ad spend. Sorry about that. Outreach has not been going well. Outreach shouldn't go well, brother. That's how life goes. Oof. Okay, cool. That's fine that they're selling. I want to model after scale daycares angle, but instead of leading with like that's at least the same angle as scale daycare, I would like to have it be more of like they implement the infrastructure that controls their, like they essentially own the infrastructure instead of having it be as a service, because I think scale daycares focus a lot on service, but we almost want to call it as like, hey, we install the infrastructure. If you had to recreate ads that essentially model what's working but change the positioning, how would you frame it? Yeah, I'm using Whisperfill. Honestly, I still don't have a single paid client. It's been hectic. I mainly reach out to CTOs after viewing their onboarding, but they don't show concern. It's not encouraging. Yeah, so stop doing what you're doing. It's not working. Why are you going after CTOs exactly? What business is that? Like you're selling enterprise? That's insane. Why would you try to do that? That's crazy. Hey, do you have context about the research we did for the funding industry and the competitors we had found? Comment ça, Serge? Qu'est-ce que tu penses du marché français? What do you mean by that question? Like, what's the answer you're looking for? I need all the outputs in the next 2 minutes. I feel like I'm not getting it right. I have entered into this for 3 months now and have no conversation made, but still testing the market. I heard that B2B need minimum 6 months. I feel like B2B needs 6 months. I just want to know if there's a better method of getting this client in my field. I just feel like there's something I need to know. Well, to be honest, I don't know what your business is, right? Like, I don't know what pain you're solving. I don't know if you came up with that idea in your like bedroom and you now want to go to market. We don't come up with ideas, right? Like, we just literally just we only sell truth. Like this guy doing 40K a month, he's doing B2B, right? Is Corey spending 6 months to try to get a brand to buy his static ads? Not really. You could launch the same offer as him and get clients before the end of the day. But you're trying to go sell to CTOs. You know, I don't know if that's because you're passionate about CTOs or if you actually just care about making money. So, yeah, like business reality is, this is how I like to think about market selection. I need pain. I need the niche to already be paying for the thing that solves their pain. I just need the mechanism, the current mechanism or solutions in the marketplace to not be as great. I also need. I actually care about competition. I like competition, right? Competition opens up the opportunity to have better positioning, right? You don't compete by trying to being cheaper or trying to be how can I say this? By trying to be cheaper or spending more money on ads, for sure. If you have a LTV that's better, you can. But I like to go into competitive markets and I like to just approach the game a little differently. Different positioning could be the deal structure. So I like to, sell assets instead of retainers. If the market is already tired of competitors from agencies that are incompetent, you could do, rev share, you could do, setup fees, you could do all these kind of things. But the most important one is I need to be able to, reach the client. I need a proven channel to acquire the client. I need to be able to get their attention. I need to be able to get them to stop. I need to be able to then get them on a sales call, and I need to be able to close them. Well, your CTO process, I'm happy for you to share what you're currently doing. My question is like, okay, but what's the pain? If the pain is something you came up with, then there is no pain. You're just following your creativity and your passion. It's going to keep you poor. The money. If you are trying to do an enterprise deal flow that takes 12 to 24 months, and this is your first business, you're going to go hungry before you get your first client, right? The only companies that are capable of doing this are companies that raise money. They can afford to go 6 months to close a deal. Can you? If you don't have bills, if you don't have to put food on the table, that's fine. Maybe you can afford to have fun, right? Competitors based on the solution, right? If you're going after enterprise, then you're probably trying to sell something novel. Well, do you have the best engineers? Do you have the best capabilities? Do you have resources or talent? And in competition, who are you competing with going after CTOs, right? Chamath is going after enterprise. He's having to go, fly to countries, fly to Europe to go have a meeting one-on-one with these billion-dollar companies, spending half a billion dollars or, tens of millions of dollars on like some antiquated software. Do you have a jet to go fly to the company's HQ? This is where it's like a lot of people just tend to want to do what they want to do, and then it just keeps them stuck. So yeah, man, be careful what you wish for. I feel like I found better ones. So annoying. Was that website? Interesting. Really? Yeah. All right. Questions? Any questions, guys? I'm gonna send some assets to clients, so I won't be sharing my screen for now. Chat should be ready. Yes. Thank you. Sign back in. TPU Google needs to verify it's not. If you ever need extra hand with content AI production, I'd have it. Would you be open a quick shot sometime? Yeah, nope, I'm not. I'm not. Sorry, brother. Sorry, brother or sister. Wow. The amount of like people selling content to people already creating content, knowing that like I'm not editing my content myself, so why would you want to sell me that exactly? It's kind of crazy. Jerry. Hey, what are all the assets we built for Jerry? We built. Can you check the previous chat? We built him the VSL. We built him the sales call script. Can you try to find those assets for me? Thank you. Give me the links to the docs we built, the Google Docs we built. Guys, any questions? Any questions? Question: had we find prior to there was a report that was created that went into this market? I forgot what it was, but it found different competitors. It was on the feed, to be exact. Do you know if you can find it? Hey, question. Could you model after this website? All right. Okay, so the idea for Jerry's offer, it's more so that he plugs and plays the engine that creates the same outcome. So we almost like want to go against the grain a little bit from the fact that they're all used to buying from lead vendors, all that good stuff, and we want to create a different positioning that helps them own or helps these this ICP or this ideal client. We want to pitch them control. I'm going to upload Google Docs that break down the kind of like the sales letter, the sales script, all that good stuff. But I want to model after the application funnel that's already working, but then but align it with the offer, if that makes sense. Hey, are you able to create 3 variations of this kind of like ad before Jerry's offer? I just want to see what you can cook up. So if you can just start building and make it perfect, then we'll chat later about everything else. Hey, do you remember? Oh, actually, no, never mind. I think I have it here. Do you have access to Scale Daycare's funnel link? Hey, so can you make the I don't know if you can do this, but can you make the form just remove the you have like the application form at the bottom which is open. I would just want it to be a pop-up when people essentially want it, and then we want to model after what the lid pop.ios are doing. Can you fix that? Thank you. Hey, I don't know if you can do this, but I want you to model after this here. No, no, not this, not this. Oh, fuck. No, 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 no. Can you see the funnel that's open on the left or what? Could you rebuild it and have it just model this simple one-page application with an embed of a deck sales letter? I added a screenshot and the link to their website. If you're a business funding broker who funds the deal and lets every decline application walk out the door for good. If you're a business funding broker who funds the deal and lets every decline application walk out the door for good, most ISOs treat a decline deal. They will go clients in 30 seconds. And rented ad leads. Fill up referrals, go quiet. The second life gets busy. Rented leads get resold to 3 or 4 other brokers before you ever call. We build you an AI run pipeline. You actually own a generate contract, monetize, reactivate. Top referrals, start owning your pipeline. Huh. Okay. Interesting. Hey, I feel like there's a lot of white space on the funnel, and it might be a little harder to actually keep track of. Are you able to make it simpler, but also use colors and branding that that would perform infinitely better on meta ads, and also remove the I don't have case studies to point to yet. Is this proven? Question. Or in the FAQ, just remove that. That's not needed at all. Actually, remove the entire FAQ for now. Well, sell your enrollment infrastructure, AI infrastructure, and you still own it the day we're done. Are you able to make the childcare and day, because we're already calling them out in the for childcare and daycare owners doing 25K per month. I think we'll repeat that twice. And also, so remove the call out of the ICP in this headline, and just call it will install your enrollment AI infrastructure, and you'll still own it the day we're done. And then maybe call out in the subheadline, just make it about all the pain of not having to, keep paying like agencies that just under deliver, or we want to almost like go against the grain a little bit. So I would probably add a little subheadline. The next 90 days. And have it so that like the system will scale their location in 90 days. Essentially, we want to model what's already proven, but we want to add our angle of, the enrollment AI infrastructure angle, just as a mechanism. Edit everything and then send it back. Make everything fit. I feel like a lot of text is just blown out and too big for no reason. Refine everything and get it done. Hey, knowing that we have access to competitors, kind of like funnels and assets, are you able to look at how they qualify their ICP? They're not necessarily talking about how much money they're already making. They're probably talking more so in terms of like how much they're funding, right? Hey, I'm currently editing funnels, and I'm wondering, instead of me having to like go into each chat with each agent, could I not like automate it and create a routine and have it kind of like be managed by and have it be almost like feel more autonomous, as long as I give it like, hey, step one, find competitors, find who, who's cooking, and then, get all those things figured out. Because I don't want to have to speak to an agent and have it like keep asking you some dumb shit all the time. I want to be able to just like, how would I, if we had to build a workflow where the process of like, doing research, client just onboarded, we find what's working for their market, we model after the funnel, we model perfectly after the creatives and the angles, we just change the positioning so we have something unique to bring to the market. how would that look like? Because we already have all those capabilities. I'm just Christian on how to automate everything. Thank you. If you had to make the claim infinitely more powerful, understanding the what daycares and childcares care about, what would that look like? And all we want to focus on is we focus on the positioning of we implement the enrollment kind of like AI infrastructure in their business, and that it fills their location in 90 days or less. How would you edit everything? Also, keep in mind this ICP is not really marketing, doesn't do marketing for a living, so they're not that sophisticated. So we got to keep things simple. Let me know what you would do. Thank you. Let's cook. Question, Mr. Guitar. Are you dating someone? How old are you? Have you ever gone through a bad breakup? How do you deal with it? My brother. Ask a better question. Tell your story, then I'll give you my context. You guys have to learn to ask better questions. Unless you're just asking for the sake of asking questions, right? This is a textbook routine. You've basically competitor intel, creative breakdown, reposition, build pipeline. Good news, there are already two relevant market teardown, out concept, breakdown. Let me check data before anything. Okay, that's not bad. Okay, good. Everything is good. Are you able to make it fit on mobile version? Make sure that it also works on desktop. Most people will be viewing it on their phone. Also remove any M dashes, and we're good to go. Question, are we able to create the slides ourselves instead of using Google Slides? I'm curious. You decide. You decide. Actually, just use your best judgment. Why are you asking me some dumb questions? Get it done. Anybody got questions? Anybody want to jump on? I don't think I can get someone to jump on the stage, can I? You can have up to 10 people on screen at once. Send this link to your guests. You may also want to share. Elijah, you recommend I put it in the chat or no?
Nah, a lot of people are gonna join. So if anybody wants to join, you can just maybe DM me on Discord and I'm gonna send them the link.
Yeah. Okay. Anyway, let's go. Anyway, I'm wrapping up. You can keep going. Why the hell did I do this? To answer your question, just to build deck ourselves up to Google Slides that frame. No, go back to what it was before. Just go back to the Google Slides frame. Thank you. All right, cool, guys. Any questions in the chat? Comment your question before I jump off. I have a call. Happy to answer some questions in the next. All right. All right. If no questions, guys, we're gonna wrap it up right now. Gonna maybe come back tomorrow or later today and keep cooking. But for now, thank you guys for watching. Speak to you guys very soon. Ciao.